What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6ers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Listen, we just had a terrible game. We blew a game because of 26 turnovers. And we respond with a W against a Hornet squad. We're talking about a Hornet squad that we snuck away with a game a few games back, and we come into their barn and we dominate them. We win the game. We pretty much had flow the whole entire time, and we won the basketball game. The score was 128 to 114, and looking at the way we played this basketball game, Dario Saric, let me tell you something about the way this guy has been playing. It was beautiful. I feel so confident when he has the basketball. I feel so great when he is on the floor, shooting three-pointers, confident in his stroke. He had 4 3-pointers in 7 attempts, logged in 19 points. But how about this? How much criticism have I given Robert Covington? He had his first good game in a really long time. We're talking 22 points, 5 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, contributed offensively. He looked good tonight. He finally found his stroke again. Hopefully, this is something that he can continue to ride and build off of it, because we need him to play like this. Having somebody to contribute 5 3-pointers in your starting lineup compared to 1 and giving you 6 points is a huge difference to this team. Now, J.J. Redick had 3 3-pointers. Ben Simmons tonight, he missed 1 shot, and you know what shot it was? It was a dunk. He was 8 of 9 from the field goal. He had 16 points, 13 assists, 8 rebounds. He was just too shy of a triple-double. And then here we go with Joel Embiid, somebody who struggled early, somebody who did not have a fantastic start to this game. At halftime, he only had 4 points. He ends up going off a little bit in the second half and grabbing 18 points total on the night, 5 rebounds, 8 of 16 from the floor. He's in like a little bit of a slump right now. I don't really know. People are saying that it is because he is just trying to shoot so much and he's not backing down people in the post, and he's trying to dribble. And if he's dribbling more than 2 times, get rid of the basketball, because good things can't happen when a big man like that is dribbling the basketball as much as he is. So, I don't know. So he's on a little bit of a slump, but late in that second half of the basketball game, he kind of did his thing a little bit, which we will dive into. Talking about our bench, Bellinelli giving us 11 points. Ilyasova knocking down 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, giving us 11 points. We kind of had some players snag some minutes late there because it was that much of a blowout. Dwight Howard, 30 points tonight. Batum, 12 and 10, had a double-double. But we had this game in the bag. The way we played tonight, there was no doubt we were going to win this basketball game. At one point, and I was talking about turnovers, I was watching the game with my buddies talking about how we always turn the ball over, how we came from a 26 turnover game. And then you have J.J. Redick throwing a alley-oop attempt to Ben Simmons on a fast break, looking for a alley-oop. And this is why that pissed me off. Now, he ran by Brett Brown after that play and said, my bad, that's on me, and I get that. But when you're the leader of this squad, you're trying to teach these young guys how to play in this league. He's been turning the ball over a little bit. Now, he is averaging the most minutes of his career. Is he hitting a wall? Is he getting tired? Is he mentally drained? I don't know. He's not used to playing this many minutes. But I think, guys like that, and I get it was a mistake, and I'm not bashing him for it too much, but he does turn the ball over, and he had some crucial turnovers during that 26 turnover game. So, I just want to see him show a little bit more veteran leadership with ball security. There was one point Embiid was in the post on Zeller, and I'm thinking, come on, Embiid, do a little work on Zeller. Who is this guy to stop you? But he did all right. There was a situation where he was backed up in the post. He threw a LeBron-like pass. You know when LeBron is in the post and he's grabbing the ball with one hand and he's looking around and just throws a can in one arm to the 3-point line? Embiid did that tonight, and it was beautiful with that pass. And this is when him and Kemba kind of had a little bit of oomph going on. He was defending Kemba Walker, who hasn't hit a shot all night long at the three-point line. And Kemba gave him a little how do you do, a little shake, a little bake, and he drains it. So Embiid gets the ball and goes back on the other side of the floor and faces up Zeller one-on-one, gives him a little jab, how do you do, step, drains it in his face, gives the crowd a shh, silence the crowd. You love to see that. The way the fans travel, this Philadelphia 76ers fan group. The other night in Milwaukee, there was a huge section of Philadelphia fans that you can hear screaming, trust the process, waiting for Embiid after the game. It was beautiful. Well, guess what? The same thing happens again tonight. The traveling fans, the trust the process. You're hearing trust the process chants and then boos of the Charlotte fans. That's how great this city travels. Even when I went to the Washington Wizards game a few weeks back and the Sixers were in town, that place was loaded with Sixers fans. It was insane. The way these fans are traveling, this team is truly special. And hilariously, may I add, we had AI get interviewed, and he was not in a mental state to be able to be. It was so awkward. He was clearly under the influence of some kind of, he wasn't all there. And it was really brutal. I can't believe they let the interview go on that long. And it was strange. It was strange. But hey, that's Allen Iverson for you, Philadelphia fans. Like as if we didn't know that. That's Philadelphia for you. So, we get a big W after a huge fall. And I think that comes into play. Because when you see a devastating loss like that, and they respond with only 14 turnovers instead of 26, I think that's a huge part of this team. And we're young. And we're going to learn from it. But let's start learning from it. Let's not let it keep happening. We improve to 35-28, boys. Our next game is against the Miami Heat. Another Hassan Whiteside. In 2 nights. Make it Thursday night. So, there it was, boys. There it was. Let's move on to the next one. With that being said, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers.